Hey everybody, Tim here for the finale of Lower Decks for Season 4. We're going to start with Episode 9, The Inner Flight. Great reference to the Next Generation title, The Inner Light. Although, I don't know. I feel like it was... I don't know. I don't know if I like the title. Either way, fucking love it. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm doing these at this point as a two... I've been doing 2 episodes at a time, because even if I was doing these one at a time, I would have done these as 2 anyway, because it's to be continued. Anyway, from the very opening, very Jurassic Park like. Can you see it? Nope. I love Michael Crichton, and just Jurassic Park in general. It's fucking awesome. Why wouldn't you love it? But I like the whole thing of her like making noise and bringing the little dinos over there. Them saying there are 4 civilians that need escorted. It was 7 of 9, Beverly Crusher, Thomas Riker, and Nick Locarno. All characters that we've seen before, all characters that we know. For those that don't know, which this is like 5 years old at this point, so you've probably looked it up. 7 of 9 is, of course, from Voyager. Dr. Crusher is the Next Generation. Thomas Riker started in the Next Generation, but then in Deep Space Nine, he joined the Maquis. And then Nick Locarno was also the Next Generation, which we'll obviously talk about that quite a bit, because this episode's nothing but fucking spoilers. Nick Locarno, the Cerritos is tasked to find Nick Locarno, which it kind of made me laugh that Boimler was like, yay, Dr. Crusher. And she's like, nah, Vancouver's getting that, which is where I live. So I was like, that's kind of funny. Anyways, Nick Locarno originated in the Next Generation episode First Duty, where he like was part of the Nova Corps and somebody died. It was after Wesley left, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it was a great episode. I really liked that episode, if you go back and watch that. But after that, little side note, when they were making Voyager, the creators were like, we want the pilot to be somebody like Nick Locarno, but we don't want it to be him, because like he killed somebody, so we can't have somebody be that dark, but we want it to be like him. So what did they do? In typical 90s fashion, they just casted the same fucking actor, but changed the name, because that makes sense. One of the stupid jokes that really made me laugh is while Captain Freeman is looking for Nick, she goes to the bar Mud's, which is a great reference to Mud from the original series. I think Mud is actually the only character who appeared in more than one episode, as far as like guest stars, because all the Klingons were only in one episode. Even Sarek is only in one episode of the original series. I think Mud is the only one to be in more than one. Because he has 2 episodes, and then the animated, but that doesn't fucking matter. Boimler's little dream of, teach me to dance, Beverly. A lot of people immediately probably went to the Data episode where she teaches him to dance. But for those that don't know, Gates McFadden is a talented dancer. And I think in that episode I even talked about it. If you've ever seen The Labyrinth, like the David Bowie movie, Gates McFadden was the choreographer of that. If you don't believe me, go look up like the behind the scenes stuff. Like the whole dancing sequences and everything. Yeah, that was Gates McFadden. Like, she's a choreographer. She's a dancer. So just him being like, teach me to dance. That made me laugh especially hard, because I don't think a lot of people either know or don't care that she is a very experienced dancer. More stupid jokes. The information broker is obviously the puppet from the Carbonite Maneuver, again from the original series, the little baby Clint Howard episode. That it's so dumb. It made me laugh really hard. And the fact that I'm not watching these in order, and we just saw that lookalike puppet also in an episode of Strange New Worlds. It's not the exact same puppet like it is in this, but it's close enough. I was like, oh, they're just ripping this poor alien non-existent to pieces. Whatever. We learned that Mariner knew Sito from the First Duty episode and Nick Locarno. Again, Cedo, tragic story. Like, the first duty episode is great, but then we also see Cedo in the Next Generation episode of Lower Decks, where this entire series gets its name. So lots of references. This episode is chock full of references. Now, when they were first trying to get the information and we see the alien bounty hunter, I was like, is that the fucking Breen? Because it looked like the Breen. And like, it was the garbly, rah, 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 rah. And I was like, God damn, I'm sick of the fucking Breen at this point. But it was not the Breen, it was Billups, which is just funny that they both start with B, because I have that type of attention span and sense of humor. But still, I was like, that's funny. And this is where we got to the nitty gritty towards the end, where Billups ends up being the bounty hunter, which is fantastic. That was great storyline. That was such a great setup. Mariner waking up in the minimalist. I can't even say that word. Minimalist hell is this. Now, as you can see behind me, my fucking ADHD, I need every square inch of my walls covered, or I go insane. Now, I would love to live in a minimalist Malixoplanic environment where it's just stark. I don't think I can do it. Plus, I have like fucking 15 animals. Can't keep that shit clean. Anyways, this is gonna be a long fucking video. To be continued. Burr, burr, burr. So right off the bat with the flashback, I kind of want to watch First Duty, Lower Decks, and then these two episodes in a row. I feel like it'd be great. Even if I kind of did it out of order, like just watch this flashback and then First Duty and then Lower Decks and then the rest. I don't know, that just seems great. I love doing like little stuff like that. Like I love doing all four of the Tribble episodes. 1, 2, 3. I love doing all four of the Tribble episodes. I love doing all four of the Blood Oath episodes. It is who I am. Anyway, not the point. I don't know why you guys are watching. But anyways, so this also kind of solidifies 13 years ago. So 1992, math. This takes place a little bit after Voyager, not by much. We get to see Nick. We get to see Wesley, my first crush. We get to see Sito, and we get to see Josh. We didn't get to see Josh in First Duty because he was dead by that point. Rip. So that was a lot of fun, just seeing the Nova Squadron together, and then just being like, Nick, Nova Fleet. So I will take the moment. That was so fucking out of left field. So I love that Nick Locarno is the big bad. I fucking love that. I thought it's such a good twist. It's so interesting, and it was never even on my radar. Now, I will admit, I also have an issue with the fact that it was never on my radar. Because I feel like there was no, like, build-up. Like, it was a, like, what do you call that? Like, Murder on the Orient Express or Agatha Christie. It was like an Agatha Christie where I was just like, oh, the murderer is somebody I haven't seen in 30 years. Who knew? Like, I wanted a little bit more. I wish there had been more clues. Not even if I had picked up on them, but there was no foreshadow. If I went back, rewatched all of this from the beginning, I still would never have guessed Nick Locarno, ever. Unless there were some and I just completely fucking missed it. But I love the fact that they got Robert Duncan McNeil to do the voice. I mean, he's already been back for Paris, so obviously. I love the fact that he's back, and I love that the character is brought back. But I don't know, and I also feel a little bit cheated. It's a little bit of a what do you call it? Deus Ex Machina, the Ghost in the Machine. Like, oh, mysterious ship for fucking 8 episodes. Just kidding, it's Nick Locarno. Like, what? Love it. Also a little disappointed. That being said, I love Rutherford's, like, he looks like Tom Paris. I don't see it because of all the reasons I just said. Tay Lynn's reference of Cerrito Strong. What? No, she said that. Wait, Cerrito Strong. See, I could be an actor. There is a movie on YouTube of me being an actor. Not from me, like somebody else made that movie. I challenge you to find it. You'll never find it. Um, it's very, very obviously reminiscent of Spock being like, to hell with our orders. Or whatever the fuck Data said in, was it Insurrection, where he's like, locked and loaded. Like, Talin's and Spock's are way better. But still liked it. And then the whole Tendy's sister scene. Once we got to the Tendy's sister, I was a little bit starting to check out. And I was like, hey, this started so strong. And now Orion's and teaming up, I was kind of out of it. And then Tendy had to leave. So I was like, this is obviously she's going to be back by next season. So it is what it is. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it. I was very surprised. It got me, but I'm disappointed that it got me. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed with emotions right now. So curious what you guys were thinking about season 4, start to finish. Were there clues? Did I miss all the fucking clues? Go ahead, let me know, and I will see you guys next time for season 5.